Hey guys, I'm super excited to announce that the time has come to upgrade my 20-gallon Nano Reef tank to something a little bit bigger. I've pulled the trigger and ordered a Waterbox Marine X 110.4, which is just over 110 gallons total, included, like if you include the sump. I'm not sure yet how long it'll take for the tank to get here, but in the meantime, I'm working on planning some things out. So I figured I'd shoot a quick video and share my plans and maybe get some ideas from you guys as well. Now, when I got the 20-gallon Nano, it was basically just a starting point to get into the hobby, but I always knew that eventually I'd be upgrading to something bigger. So even though all I had was the 20-gallon Nano, I actually started buying some equipment that is a bit overkill for a 20-gallon, but with the intention of later using it on my on the bigger tank. So one of the things that I have been running is the Hydros launch controller, which allows me to automate a lot of different stuff and like automatically track temperature and pH in real time. And I also got an auto top-off system hooked up to it with an external ATO pump and a low-level sensor for the ATO reservoir. So when that gets low, it lets me know right away. I also have the Hydros wave engine hooked up to it that runs my wavemaker on a schedule. Then on the other side here, I have a Minnow doser pump. Right now, I only have the single Minnow with 2 dosers, but for the Waterbox, I'll be upgrading that to either another Minnow for 2 more doser pumps, or maybe the Blenny, which would give me like 4 more pumps. So where's the new Waterbox gonna go? Well, it's gonna go on this wall here. So I got some dejunking and cleaning to do. I'm planning to put it basically where those green bins are right now. The mini fridge will probably be moved over to where the glass cabinet is on the left side here. And then I'll be moving the leather chair to a different spot as well. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to be able to position it kind of to the left of the brown pillar around where those green bins are right now. I won't know exactly where the system, where it's going to fit perfectly until the system arrives, and I can at least get the cabinet built, and then I can kind of move it around and figure out the ideal spot for it. Now the 110.4 is just under 48 inches by 20 inches by 22 inches. So it should fit nicely in here and give me a lot more room for some nicer fish and some nicer corals. I try to get AI to generate what the wall might look like with all the stuff removed. And then I photoshopped in a flat picture of the Waterbox, just to give you guys an idea. Not the best looking mock-up, but you can kind of get a rough idea of what I'm thinking. Okay, now let's jump into, I'll jump back on my computer here and I'll show you guys my little planning software that I built to help me plan this out. Okay, so basically what I set up is this little, I built this little application here where I can keep track of the equipment that I have in my setup. So this is for the 20-gallon Nano. You can see I've got, I just inputted all the controllers and stuff that I have. So I've got the Hydros launch, the Minnow, the ATO kit, and my gyre pump with the wave engine controller. And then below that, I've got my single prime 16H HD LED light. So that's what I have on the Nano that's going to be transferring over to the Waterbox 110. So if I click on the Waterbox 110, it has that equipment listed here, and it's anything that I have is got the green background. So I've got the Hydros launch, Minnow, the ATO kit, the wavemaker, and the single light. So I'm probably going to need a second light if I'm going to stick with the prime 16s. I'm not sure if I will. If I don't, then I'll probably have to sell that and get something bigger maybe for the Waterbox. And then so that's as far as it goes in terms of the equipment that I currently have. So the things that I'm going to have to add in, because the system that I got from Waterbox is basically just the bare bones. There's no return pump, nothing. It's just the aquarium and the stand and the sump at the bottom. And all the plumbing, of course, is included with that. But yeah, I'm going to need a return pump. So I just started doing my research and just kind of putting in a few different possibilities in here. I haven't done too much research on this yet, so this is just like a starting point. If If you guys have any recommendations for what would be a good return pump to use for a system like this, 110 gallon, yeah, drop a comment below, let me know. Heater, I'm going to be upgrading to, I want to use a titanium heater in this setup. Right now in the 20 gallon, I'm just using a glass heater, but when I got that one, I didn't really know that they can fail and crack and explode, and all kinds of different things can happen with the glass one. So I'm going to be upgrading to a titanium heater with a controller. And then I might even get a second backup heater as well. We'll see. That might be a good idea. And then eventually I'll need a protein skimmer. I don't know if I'm going to need a protein skimmer right away with the bigger tank, but I guess once I start getting more fish in there, I'll probably have to upgrade to or get a protein skimmer in there. Now, the one thing that I did want to get set up in the tank is I wanted to put a refugium in there, but unfortunately, the sump for the Waterbox does not have, doesn't really have a spot for it right now. Let me see if I can pull up give me a second here, guys. I'm just gonna pull up a picture of that. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, so the sump that comes with the Waterbox, it doesn't have a spot for a refugium. Like the protein skimmer is supposed to go here. The return pump goes into this chamber in the back here. There is this one area here, which I believe is where the ATO water goes, the reservoir, which I won't be using because I'll be using an external bucket most likely, like I am right now. So I was thinking of maybe converting this spot here to a refugium, or what I've seen somebody else do recently. I think what they did is they put their protein skimmer here. I think they had to cut the glass or something. I have to look into that a bit more. But I think they put the protein skimmer on this side, and then they ran the refugium inside here. So I'm going to see. I might have to look at either modifying this sump, or maybe even look into possibly getting a different sump for the system. Something I'm still researching. But yeah, so in terms of equipment, I've got most of the controllers, I think. I'll have to get another, I haven't listed it here, but I'll have to get another dosing pump. And then I got the heater, the return pump, and the protein skimmer will be the main upgrades that I have to make for this. So if you guys have any recommendations as far as equipment, or what you would put in a system like this, for example, the return pump or the skimmer or anything like that, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, this is my plan so far. Just waiting to hear back from Waterbox in terms of when the shipping will take place, when I'll be getting the system. Once I get it in, I plan on recording some videos of the actual build, so that'll be kind of fun, I think. So I'll be building the cabinet, and then I'll probably do a video of that, and then setting up the system. But first, I gotta clean up that room because there's a lot of stuff in there that I gotta find a spot for. So yeah, drop a comment below, guys. Let me know what if you have any recommendations for the build. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.